Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the San Francisco 49ers, all because of the Emmanuel Sanders trade. I want to see how much he helps this team. Now, this offense and defense are pretty good as is. The offensive line could be a little bit better. Staley is up there in age, so we will have to replace him eventually. But I love Jimmy G. I love the running backs. I love the other receivers. I love George Kittle. Check out the defense, which is playing incredibly. The defensive line might be the best one in football, with D. Ford, Buckner, Armstead, Nick Bosa. I think the corners will have to get a little bit better. The free safety, we're going to need one right outside linebacker. But the middle linebacker, left outside linebacker, a great strong safety should be good for now. But let's go to the playoffs and see how they do. I should mention that I'm recording this right before they play the Carolina Panthers. I think it's going to be a tough game, but they will win in the end. Let's go to the playoffs. We got into the playoffs, but a wild card spot at 11-5. We will be playing against the division rivals Seattle Seahawks, who are also 11-5. Take a peek at the standings. The Rams went 9-7. The Cardinals 6-9-1. I feel like this is going to be a tough rebuild. Jimmy G, 3,600 yards, 28 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Not all that great. Rushing, Breida, 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Coleman with 3. Receiving, George Kittle, 833, 7 touchdowns. Sanders, 818 with 6. Goodwin, 690 with 3. Pettis with 1, 4 for James, 4 for Coleman, 1 for Deebo Samuel as well. Take a peek at the defense. Fred Warner, 116 tackles, sack totals. 13.5 for D. Ford. I love it. 8.5 for Buckner, 6.5 for Nick Bosa and Armstead. Interceptions. 3 for Williams, 3 for Richard Sherman, 1 for Alexander, Tart, Witherspoon, and Nzoka. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm going to pretend I did. Yearly awards. Russell Wilson with the MVP. Jackson number 2, Mahomes number 3. Brady's at 8, Rivers 9, Wentz number 10. Coach of the year, Griffin Murphy. Of course, they went 14-2. LaFleur 13-3. Where are we? We're not even up there? We went 11-5, and we got beat out by the 10-6 Colts, Browns, and Panthers. Oh, I want to check out the offensive player of the year and stuff like that. I'm just kind of baffled by that. Offensive player of the year, Russell Wilson, obviously. McCaffrey at number 4. No 49ers. Defensive player of the year, Khalil Mack. We have Clay Matthews, Trevathan's up there. D. Ford at 8, which I like to see. Offensive rookie of the year, Kyler Murray. That makes sense. McLaurin, number 2. Metcalf, number 3. No 49ers. Defensive rookie of the year, Nick Bosa, number 7. Feel like he should be a little bit higher than that, but that's fine. I'll take it. Let's take a peek at our XP real quick, and then we're going to see if we can beat the Seattle Seahawks, which we should be able to do. Nothing too crazy on offense for XP. What about Deebo Samuel? He has 1. Not all that great. On defense, Bosa with only 1. Hidden development, he is an 85 overall, so that'll be fine. I don't know. I should make him start. Let's actually do that right now, just to make sure I can get those numbers up a little bit more. But I'm going to upgrade the team, then we'll hop into the game. And away we go. Can we get off to an early lead? I guess not. They're up 7-0, about to be 14-0. But we scored a touchdown finally, 14-7, about to be end of the first half. Down by a touchdown, not that bad. Tie ball game. They're up by 3. That's all right, though. We are in the fourth quarter. We need to make a stop. Not going to happen. Are we a one or done in the playoffs to the Seattle Seahawks? And I don't see it. I just really, really don't see it. What did you do, Jimmy G? Wilson, 274, 1 touchdown. Garoppolo, 217 with a touchdown. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Why? Carson, 88 yards. Breida with a touchdown. Russell Wilson with a rushing touchdown. Receiving, Wilson, 94 yards with a touchdown. Coleman with a touchdown. Hollister with a touchdown. And that's going to be it. The Browns dominated the Cowboys 37-7. Wow. Who's going to be a free agent? Matt Breida, we will bring back. Sanders, I guess we kind of have to. They traded, a 3 and a 4 for him? Verrett, maybe. Armstead, I will bring back. Probably should look at how much money I have to start off. We have $17.9 million, so we are going to have to make some tough decisions. Let's bring back Breida. Yeah, do we bring back Breida? He's an 85 overall, 25 years old. I guess I kind of have to. That was pretty cheap, relatively. Sanders, I don't know about that. Armstead, I would like to bring back, even though we have Bosa, we have D. Ford. I don't know. Let's see if we can give him a 2-year deal. I'm kind of on the fence about it. He will come back for that. That's good. Bourne can go. Blair can go. Jordan Matthews, goodbye. Selleck, goodbye. Nick Mullins, I would like to bring back for cheap money. Then again, I could probably just draft the quarterback, right? We'll let him go. Everybody else, I'm not too concerned about. It's really just Emmanuel Sanders, and I just don't see it, really. Verrett I could bring back for a 1-year deal is not that bad, but I'd rather draft somebody, I think. Yeah, we'll be fine there. Let's advance the week. See who's going to be there for a free agent. Maybe we could cut some people, open up some money if there's somebody I'm dying to get. But 9.17, that's enough for one guy. Kareem Hunt we're not going to get. Chris Jones wouldn't really make sense, but that is interesting. Cooper's there. I don't see the Cowboys letting him go. It's just not very realistic. Kendall Fuller, though. Scheme fit. We have Sherman, who's up there in age. Witherspoon's 25 years old, 74 overall. 92 points from the Texans. I think this is something that could make happen. Let's see if that's, because that could be too few. Of course it is. I hate this game sometimes. Wasn't that what it was to begin with? All right, I'm going to cut some people or see if we can cut anybody. And then we'll go back to it. I have a 77 overall running back making $2.54 million. Goodbye. Williams I'm going to cut as well. We can open up a little bit of money. There were a few more players I'll show you in 1 second that I could have cut, or not could have cut. They have a lot of money I could save. Like, look at this. Buckner, obviously we wouldn't do that, but that's a lot of money. Garoppolo's $14 million. Sherman's, that's $8 million. Like, I'm not going to do that, obviously, but it's very interesting that I could. Now, where was I? Where's the guy? Who was it? I forget. Right there, Quan Williams. We got rejected by Kendall Fuller, even though we offered him 98 points to the Texans 92. Kind of unbelievable. Do I want to bring in Joe Tooney? 99 points from the Cardinals. I don't know about that. All right, I'm going to take a look around. I'll show you what I did after. So I brought in Austin Blythe for a 2-year deal worth $15 million and Steven Nelson, 2 years, 11.5. I think those are two good signings. So we have the 22nd pick in the first round, and Justin Herbert is still there. And I think I'm going to take him because Jimmy G's contract's coming up. Not really playing that great, in my opinion, worth the money that they're paying him. We're going to have to pay him a ton of money again. I'd rather go with a cheaper quarterback. We could go with like a Patty Fisher or a Chasen if we wanted to. Don't need a defensive tackle. McKinney we could go with, I guess. I just don't see it. I'm going to take Justin Herbert. I think any team that would need a quarterback that had him on the board would take him. So that's why we're going to take him. 75 overall, hidden development, 22 years old, 93 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 83 medium, 84 short. So we didn't have second, third, or fourth round picks. We had 2 fifth-round picks. We took free safety Chaney, 65 overall, and receiver Claypool, 69 overall. Now, Jimmy G has 2 years left on his deal. I'm going to give him this year to prove himself. If he doesn't, we will trade him in the offseason. We have an 81 overall team, 83 offense, 80 defense. The offensive line got a little bit weaker because Joe Staley retired, but that should be fine. Still got good receivers, good tight end, good running backs. McKinnon is back. And on defense, I mean, look at this. Buckner, superstar development. Bosa, superstar. Alexander, superstar. We're in great shape. At the midseason mark, we are in second place at 5-3, right behind the Seahawks at 5-2. Cardinals 3-5, Rams 2-5. Who did we lose to? I hope not the Seahawks. We lost to the Cardinals, the Bears, and the Redskins. You hate to see it. Now, who's going to be a free agent? That is George Kittle, who we are bringing back 100%. Richard Sherman's there as well. We have $41.8 million in cap space. So let's go up to $6 million. Let's go 4.75, $53.5 million offer. He's coming back. Buckner's going to come back. Our fullback will be coming back. Let's go like that and that. That'll be fine. Anybody else? Coleman, maybe for a right price. Tart, maybe. Everybody else, I'm not too concerned. I mean, Thomas, I will bring back. I can't do that at the moment, though. So I'm going to do the rest of this off screen. We made the playoffs again with a wild card spot going 9-7. We are going to be playing against the 8-8 Chicago Bears, so I guess we're going to lose to Trubisky. I love it. Seahawks 9-7, Cardinals 7-9, the Rams 6-9-1. Not really sure what happened to the Rams other than Jared Goff. Jimmy G, 3,600 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Not that bad. I don't really like the yardage, but the touchdown interception ratio, that's fine. Breeder, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Coleman with 6. Receiving, Goodwin, 839, 6 touchdowns. Kittle, 770 with 8. Taylor, 690 with 5. Pettis with 2. Coleman with 2. On defense, Alexander, 107 tackles. Fred Warner, 101. Sack totals, 13 for Buckner, 11.5 for D Ford, 8.5 for Nick Bosa, 6 for Armstead. Awesome. Interceptions, 3 for Sherman, 2 for Alexander and Warner, 1 for Nelson and Witherspoon. Now, Coleman did turn us down, and Tart turned us down, and the fullback turned us down. So we do have a lot of people we have to bring back. Wilson with the MVP, Mariota number 2, of course. Do we have any 49ers? No. Coach of the Year, Andy Reid. The Chiefs went 15-1. Offensive Player of the Year, Todd Gurley. Any 49ers? You hate to see it. Daniel Jones is up there. Defensive Player of the Year, Leighton Vander Esch. Buckner at number 4. Nobody else. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jake Fromm, who also could have been our team. Nothing else. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dylan Moses. Nothing. That's all right. We didn't really have that many draft picks. I do want to see what are we going to have for XP. What can we get our guys up to? Everything involved with that. Herbert has 4, which is not that bad. He's about to be up to Jimmy G already. Didn't even play. Yeah, that right tackle doesn't really matter all that much. We do have to work on that offensive line. Claypool has 7. Ooh, that's really good. Pettis with 2. Goodwin with 1. Kittle with 1. On defense, Alexander with 3. Nick Bosa with 3, which is good. Armstead with 1. Buckner with 2 will be a 90. We're in great shape on that defensive line. Maybe defensive tackle 2 would be good, but not really too concerned about it. And away we go. Can we start off to get an early lead? Really, it's going to be 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. We finally score a touchdown, 7-3. Looks like we got stopped on the goal line, but we're up 14-10 at halftime. That's perfectly fine. They're going to score a touchdown. We're in the fourth quarter, down by 3, now down by 10. And we're going to be one and done in the playoffs again. You hate to see it. We lost 24-21. Man, that is so disappointing. Trubisky, of course. Garoppolo, 275, 2 touchdowns. Trubisky, 235, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Cohen, 86 yards. Breida, 69 with a touchdown. Taylor, 91 with a touchdown. Burton, 65 with a touchdown. Miller, 54 touchdown. Goodwin, 57 with a touchdown. And a touchdown for Montgomery way down there. The Saints with Jake Fromm beat the Titans 23-17. What is going on? That's going to be Marcus Mariota. You know that. Sherman, maybe for the right price, I'd bring him back. Not for that much money. The fullback, I mean, he's an 85 overall. 2 years, $4 million. I'll do that if he'll take it. He's going to go to free agency. Coleman, I don't know. I feel like we'd be better off in free agency, but Kyle Shanahan loves Tevin Coleman. So if he'll take 3.1, I'll bring him back. He's not interested. Tart, not really interested. Taylor, I'd like to bring back. Thomas, I'd also like to bring back. 4.7, that is fine. He's going to stay with the team. Witherspoon, I guess I kind of have to at this point. 2.2, that's fine for him. And then it's really Taylor. I mean, we have Pettis, we have Goodwin. Goodwin is getting up there in age. We have Deebo Samuel, we have Claypool. I guess we don't really need him. Everybody else I'm not too concerned about. I would like to take a peek. Let's advance the week first. Look who's there. But I would like to see if we can get rid of anybody, cut anybody, trade anybody. We could probably trade Jimmy G and let Justin Herbert play if we wanted to. Get Keanu Neal would not be a terrible idea. Let's try to get him first. It's probably going to do this whole like, oh, you don't have enough money crap, right? There it is. All right, I'm going to see if we can cut anybody or trade anybody. We can cut McKinnon and save $5 million. Goodbye. I'll find somebody in the draft that's going to be just as good as you. Not too concerned about it. Now, we could trade Jimmy G, or we could cut him. I don't really want to cut him, but he's going to start regressing big time this season coming up. He's an 81 overall. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. Richburg, I probably should cut him as well. Now, I guess I'll hold on to him. He's a 75 overall. I don't think we have anything better than that. That's why I'm going to keep him, but I kind of want to cut him. Tomlinson's there, the left guard. I'll keep him as well. Robbie Gould's making a lot of money for no reason whatsoever. Pearson. I have to get rid of Pearson. What are we doing? Why do we have so many older people on this team that are just doing nothing? So I'm going to try to trade Jimmy G right now. Actually, I guess I can. How much money do we have now that I cut all those people? Probably like the 15, 16 millions, 18 million. Oh, yeah. We'll trade Jimmy G this year coming up, or maybe I'll put him on the trade block right now. See if we get anything before we go to the draft. So we signed Laramie Tunzel to a 4-year deal worth $62.8 million, and we brought back the fullback. I thought the left tackle a little bit more important than a strong safety in Keanu Neal. Look at these two options I have. Strong safety Barber, 7 combine, looks really good. But then this corner Walford looks a little bit better in my opinion. I think we have to bring him back because we lost Richard Sherman. I'm going to start not bring him back, sign him or draft him. 76 overall, hidden development, 23 years old. 90 speed, 69 man, 80 zone, 73 play rec. All right, I like this. Strong safety, Dion Robertson. 70 overall, Noma development, 23 years old. 87 speed, 75 zone, 65 tackles, 78 pursuit. In the third round, I did take a running back in Parks. He's a 67 overall. In the fourth, I did take this quarterback Donaldson just because it looked like he had a good combine report. Ended up being a 62 overall normal development. Nothing too special. We have some trade offers for Jimmy Garoppolo. What are they offering us? 2, 6, and a 7, a number 3. Let's trade him to the Redskins. So long, goodbye. Really? Then why are they offering this? So the reason I can't trade Jimmy G is because no team has enough cap space to bring him in. So I'm just going to start Justin Herbert, see how he does, get rid of Jimmy G after the season. We have an 83 overall team, 87 offense, 80 defense. The offensive line's looking so much better with Tunsil there. We have good receivers, good running backs, good tight end. And on defense, we are an 80 overall. A lot of young guys, a lot of low overalls, but we do have Alexander and Buckner up to superstar X Factor. Hopefully the rookies can step up and perform pretty well. Let's go to the midseason mark. And of course, at the midseason mark, we're in last place at 2-4-1. Rams and Seahawks 4-3. The Cardinals are 3-5. Who have we been losing to? Tell me it's just tough opponents. The Colts 21-7. You hate to see that. Lost to the Lions, the Rams, tied with the Packers, lost to the Panthers. We did beat the Cardinals twice, though. We haven't even played the Seahawks. All right, so there's still a chance we could make the playoffs. Let's go see who's going to be a free agent, though. That is McGlinchey, right? The right tackle? It is. We also have the fullback. I'm not really going to do that. We have $48.9 million in cap space. We're going to have a lot more once I get rid of Jimmy G. So let's bring this up to 6. Let's go to 6.57. Bring him on back. Who else is here? Fred Warner I'll bring back. Pettis I'll bring back. Armstead probably. Blythe maybe. Goodwin maybe. Nelson probably. I'm doing all this off screen. And we didn't make the playoffs. That's so disappointing. We went 5-10-1, so we should have a good draft pick. The Seahawks 11-5, Rams 8-8, the Cardinals 7-9. Take a look at the stats. Herbert, 4,300 yards, 28 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. I like the yards, but the touchdown interception ratio, not all too great. Breida 947, 11 touchdowns, awesome. Our fullback with 5, Parks with 2. Receiving Pettis over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Kittle 880 with 3. James 748, 8 touchdowns. Goodwin 727 with 4. Where's Claypool? He has 1 touchdown. Samuel 61 yards. All right, not that great. Warner 131 tackles. Alexander 109. Sack totals 10 for Buckner, 6.5 for Alexander and Ford, 5.5 for Armstead. Bosa only with 2. Interceptions 2 for Robertson. No, that's the rookie. 2 for Walford, the rookie. 77 tackles. That's really good. So I should have maybe the 1 and maybe like number 3 defensive rookie of the year. Lamar Jackson MVP. Mahomes number 2. Fromm number 3. We could have taken him if we wanted to. Nobody else is here. Coach of the year, Sean Payton. NFC offensive player of the year. We have Jake Fromm up there. 49ers. No. Defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. That makes sense. Nothing from our team. Offensive rookie of the year, Hargrave. We have Parks, the running back, at number 3. Nothing else. Defensive rookie of the year, Robertson. I was so close. Number 5. I said 1 and 3. That's not far off, but I like to see that. I want to see if Walford, I'm hoping superstar. It's going to be star, but I'm hoping so much it's not. 3 for Herbert. It'll all be better than Jimmy G. 83 overall, which is awesome. Whoop. Let's go to defense. Didn't mean to do that, but let's see. Walford 4 up to an 80 star development. Robertson 575 overall is not that bad. Let's finish looking at the offense. 1 for Pettis, none for Goodwin, 1 for Claypool. Still a lot of work to do on this team. The Ravens beat the Saints 38-35, which I imagine was a shootout. Let's see who's going to be a free agent. Do we want to bring back our fullback? Probably for the right price. Blythe, I don't think so. Cool. Wow, okay, I'll give him. Oh, we don't have any money. That's the problem. All right, well, Jimmy G is going to get traded right here, right now. Let's advance the week. If not, I am cutting him. I want to open up all that money that we can definitely open up with him. Let's take a quick look, just in case I can just cut him outright. We could save $23 million. We could save $12 million with D Ford. 12 with Alexander, which I'm not going to do. Richburg is so gone. I don't even know why he's still on this team. I was a little bit too nice to him last year. Robbie Gold's there. Not really going to do that. Thomas is there. Let's see if we can cut Jimmy G, or trade Jimmy G, rather. I traded Jimmy G in a second-round pick for the Chicago Bears' first-round pick. So now we have $33.2 million in cap space. I could bring in Leighton Vander Esch. I don't think I'm going to do that. Darius Slay's interesting. He's 31 years old, though. I don't know about that. I have to bring in some guys after getting rid of him, though. Trying to think what would be the best fit for our team. Ronnie Harrison probably, but Robertson has star development now, so I don't know about that. We could put him at free safety. So maybe we do bring him in if we can. Is that going to be enough? 103. That's a lot more than I needed to do, so let's lower that a little bit. What's that going to be? 90 points. That's still good to go. I'm going to sign a bunch of people off screen. I'll show you what I did after. So I signed Michael Gallup to a 3-year deal with $44 million. Ronnie Harrison, 5 years, $30 million. Freeman, I brought in for 2 years, $6 million. And Leary for a 1-year deal worth $4.88. With the 5th overall pick in the first round, we're taking cornerback Chauncey Parks. He's a 75 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 91 speed, 72 man, 76 zone, 76 play rec. With the 24th pick in the first round, we're taking left outside linebacker Aaron McGee. He's a 71 overall, hidden development, 22 years old, 72 tackles, 75 hit power, 85 speed, 82 acceleration. In the third round, we're taking right guard Sidney Allen. He's a 69 overall, normal development, not that bad. 89 strength, 70 run block, 77 pass block. In the fourth round, I took right tackle Lindsley. He's a 67 overall with hidden development, which is awesome. In the fifth, I took right outside linebacker Newell as a 64 overall, and our 6th and 7th round picks are just not any good. Heading into year 4, we're an 81 overall team, 84 offense, 79 defense. The offensive line's looking a little bit better. Hopefully Lindsley and Allen can step up. And on defense, I think we're great. McGee should be able to step up, Parks as well. We have good corners, good safeties. We're going to have to move Harrison to free safety, Robertson to strong safety, they're starting strong safety. I'll do that off screen, but let's go to the midseason mark. Will you look at that? At the midseason mark, we're in first place at 4-3. Cardinals 4-4, Rams 3-5, the Seahawks 2-5. Who do we lose to? It's going to be the Cardinals, you know that. We lost to the Seahawks, Redskins, and the Raiders. We beat the Cardinals 35-0. Wow. All right, I guess I was completely wrong. Now, Nick Bosa is going to be a free agent. We will be bringing him back. I can guarantee you that. We have $42.6 million. That'll be easy enough. We'll bring back Alexander, Ron Leary, Thomas, Deebo Samuel. At the midseason mark, we are in first place at 4-3. The Cardinals are 4-4. Rams 3-4. The Seahawks 2-5. Now, Nick Bosa is going to be a free agent. We will bring him back. Alexander will bring back. Thomas probably. Deebo Samuel will bring back. Depends how much money we have. What do we have for money? $42.6 million. Okay, this should be easy enough. Will you look at that? We got a first round bye. How did we do? 11-5. All right. Rams 8-7-1. The Seahawks 8-8. The Cardinals 4-12. Weren't they 4-4? They went 0-8 the rest of the way. That is bad. Herbert 4,200 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Awesome. Rushing, Breida 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns. Freeman with 6. Kittle 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Gallup 946 with 7. Samuel 750 with 8. Pettis 744, 4 touchdowns. Breida with 6, 2 for Freeman. On defense, Fred Warner 114 tackles. Sack totals 9.5 for Bosa, 6.5 for D Ford, 6 for Armstead, 6 for Buckner. Might have to get rid of D Ford. He's making a lot of money. He's getting up there in age. 3 interceptions for Fred Warner, 2 for Witherspoon, 2 for Walford, 1 for Alexander, Harrison, and Robertson. I keep wanting to say Robertson, but obviously it's not that. MVP Patrick Mahomes. Herbert not up there. Coach of the Year John Harbaugh. There we are at number 4. NFC Offensive Player of the Year Herbert at 3. We also have Breida at 5. I've never seen that before. Defensive Player of the Year Fred Warner at 4. Nothing. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year Parks at number 1. McGee at number 4. And Newell at number 9. All right. This is working out perfectly. We still have one more year after this. What do we have for XP? Herbert with 4 will be an 89 overall. Lindsley with 5, 74 is not bad with star development. 5 for Allen, 74 as well. I could take that. Claypool with 2. Deebo Samuel with 1. Let's see what our rookies are. We have Parks, Superstar X Factor. 6 XP points. Yes. 6 for McGee will be a 77 overall. We're in great shape. This is awesome. I think I will get rid of D Ford. Maybe give him, we have 1 year left. We could just let him ride out his contract. I don't think that's going to work out perfectly, though. We are playing against the 8-7-1 Los Angeles Rams. Can we get to the NFC Championship game? Yes, we can. Can we beat the 8-8 Dallas Cowboys? Get to the Super Bowl. If we can, we will hop into it. And of course we can. It is Cowboys versus the Rams. The Cowboys versus the Ravens. The Rams. Whew. Let's take a look. How bad did we get beat? 31-14 by Dak Prescott, right? Of course, 216 with a touchdown. Herbert, 281 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Elliott, 132 touchdowns. Samuel, 102 with a touchdown. Kittle, 91. Wilcox, 64. Touchdown for who? Higgins? Nothing too exciting happened this game. The Ravens beat the Cowboys 33-14 to become Super Bowl champions. Let's see who's going to be a free agent. I think we brought back everybody we wanted to. Jalen Hurd, I'm not going to bring back yet. We're fine there. So let's go to free agency. I don't think we have much money. This is an instance where we could trade D Ford. We could cut D Ford. Yeah, $940K. We're going to have to take a peek right here just to see what we can do. Yeah, we could save almost almost $16 million. I almost have to do that. He's down to a 78 overall. We have Solomon Thomas. Let's get rid of him. Goodbye, so long. Saving a lot of money there. Now, I think that's probably where it stops. Freeman, I could cut. I'm not really going to do that. Ooh, we could save $600K with Claypool. But I'm not going to do that. We have plenty of money to sign maybe 1-2 cheap free agents if we wanted to. Zielter's there if we wanted to do that. Josh Jacobs, Montez Sweat. I think the right guard's the answer, right? I don't know if that's going to be too much money. Oh, that's way, way too much money. Let's withdraw it, and then we'll go back in, because I could probably just offer him whatever this is. Yeah, 92 points. That's fine. Trying to think what else we could possibly need. I don't really want to bring back Sherman at this point. I don't think that would make sense. It's interesting, though. Reisner's there if we wanted to bring him in as well. I don't know about that. 93 total points is a lot of points. I think I'm going to bring in Chris Harris for a cheap contract. 95 points, that's fine. I'm trying to think what else we need. I know we need offensive line help. See, there's Jimmy G right there. 79 overall. Kind of glad we got rid of him when we did. Fluker's there. I'm going to bring in Fluker for who? I'm going to have to go down a little bit. He's not going to take 39 points. There is no way. We got both our guys. That is perfect. Let's go to the draft. So I'm looking at these options. We have some running backs we could take. We could go with this right outside linebacker. Doesn't make sense. But I'm thinking maybe Wiggins. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but his top 3 skills are pretty good. I'm going to take him. 69 overall. Whoo! Let's just pass right over that. You saw nothing. In the second round, we're going to take the strong safety, Dean Norman. Oh man, am I having a bad draft. Heading into our final year, we have an 84 overall team, 87 offense, 81 defense. Herbert's up the superstar X factor. The offensive line looking way, way better. And on defense, not many weak points. I will have to change Harrison and Robertson again. For some reason, they just refuse to do that. Can I do that like this? Oh, we can. Okay, that'll be fine. But I guess defensive tackle 2 is our weakest spot. And not really too concerned about that. To the playoffs. How do we not make the playoffs in our final year? I made this team better. We went 7-8-1 and missed the playoffs. How disappointing. Herbert, 4,400 yards, 33 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Breida, 868 for touchdowns. Freeman with 6. Gallup, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Kittle, 897 with 7. Samuel, 787, 6 touchdowns. Pettis, 763 with 4. I'm really confused. Warner, 122 tackles. Alexander, 110. Parks, 104. Sack totals, 8 for Buckner, 7.5 for Bosa, 6 for Warner. Interceptions, 2 for Harrison and Robertson, a few ones to go around. Is it just because that final draft is just so bad? Patrick Mahomes MVP, Jackson McKinney. No 49ers, Coach of the Year Anthony Lynn on the Lumberjacks. Offensive Player of the Year, Kyler Murray, if you say so. No 49ers, Defensive Player of the Year, we have Alexander at 5. Nothing else, Offensive Rookie, nothing, Defensive Rookie. It's going to be nothing. We have to check out this team. I know a lot of 49ers fans are going to see me get rid of Jimmy G a lot earlier in this video. If you're sticking around this far, I appreciate it. But I think we made the team like so much better. Herbert's going to be an 89. So what do we pick up? We drafted Lindsley, picked up Zeitler. We drafted Allen, we picked up Tunzel, picked up Gallup, drafted Claypool. So a lot of offense picked up Freeman as well. And on defense, what do we do? Drafted Parks, who's an 85. Walford's going to be an 83. Not Witherspoon. Nelson, we picked up to 75. We drafted Chaney, 72. Robertson, 81. McGee, 79. I think we did pretty well. I'm not really sure. I messed around with the schemes, the playbooks, everything like that. I don't really get it. So that will be it for this video. Let me know what other teams you want to see me do down in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come on back for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.